new locations, new sites, new people, that all inspires new thoughts and new ideas. And when we're stuck in one place, especially our own house inside for a full year, that's when it sort of kills creativity. My name is Michael Downie, and I'm a YouTuber, also known as DownieLive, as a travel vlogger and behind-the-scenes videographer. I worked for an experiential marketing agency, loved the job I did. It involved a lot of travel, and suddenly one day we lost our biggest client and I was laid off. I was now left without a job, but had plenty of time to travel, was editing the videos from those travels, and just realized that I really enjoyed doing this, and I wasn't too bad at it, and there's got to be a way I can make some money at this. And I already had a personal YouTube channel where I was putting all these travel videos for myself. But once I started DownieLive, it was a fresh channel where every single video was purposefully aimed towards the viewer. When I started my YouTube channel, I personally have a lot of different interests and just love to try anything, but I don't want to limit myself. But everyone tells you to niche down in order to blow up on YouTube. You have to find your niche, and that's where you're going to find success on YouTube. I really pushed back against that and continue to have a big array of videos that make me happy so that I'm inspired and motivated to keep doing it. If I keep making on the same topic, I'm not as interested. With this being my job, I'm always looking for what's the next idea, what's the next thing. I'm either watching other creators and inspired by what they've done, but don't want to go to the same place because I kind of see that as that's already been done. My favorite piece of content I made was my trip to Churchill, Manitoba. So ordinarily, it's a very expensive place to visit, and it's predominantly international travelers. But once international borders closed, all of those trips got canceled, and they suddenly had a lot of availability. So I took my dad. We made a great 1-week trip out of it, 2 days on the train, 2.5 days exploring the northern Arctic and seeing polar bears and foxes and what life is like up there. I had slight backlash about me going to Manitoba because I went the last week of October, and the first week of November was a travel ban put in place to Manitoba. But of course, I didn't put the video out until mid-November. So once the video came out, a few people, honestly, it was maybe a handful of comments, said, "Oh, wow, how inappropriate of you to travel during the travel ban." Beyond Churchill, I have stayed put in Vancouver, and I'm born and raised in Vancouver, so I'm just used to my surroundings. So none of it's new or exciting to me. And so I started making these Vancouver-based videos safely in my own area, always wearing a mask. Basically, by making Vancouver-based videos, I thought I was really reducing my audience size from global to only people who live in Vancouver. I have grown my audience here in Vancouver, but I've maintained that global audience that has really enjoyed learning about this part of the world. I feel like I haven't actually really been restricted in the growth of my channel other than purely by my creativity and the physical restrictions, which in a way forced me to be more creative. When COVID hit, my creativity didn't stop. I still had motivation to make videos. I had a list of videos that I wanted to make, places I wanted to travel to, but you suddenly had physical restrictions that you could not travel outside the borders to go film those videos. But then also I go, okay, I'll adapt. I'll do Vancouver-based videos. I'd love to work with all these Vancouver-based companies and go behind the scenes and show what they're doing. But after a while, being told no so many times, even not being told no, but you just know that you won't be able to do that. It was very difficult mentally that you just go, what's the point? Why am I even bothering to try? I know it's not going to work. But once that goes on and on and on, you really reach the end of your ideas list of things that interest you. Then you start making videos that I just need a video this week, particularly at the beginning of COVID. Sponsors all pulled out. They didn't know what would happen financially to the markets. So you need to put out a video to ensure you have that financial stability and income still coming in. But now you feel like you're putting out the video for the sake of putting out a video because you're not actually making what you want to be making. But of course, the subscribers were really appreciative. They really understood what I was doing. They appreciated the fact that I was being safe, staying close to home, not traveling like other YouTubers and vloggers did. There was a lot of times where you just kind of tell yourself, what's the point of all of this? Why am I making these videos? This isn't what I want to be doing. It's really easy to feel like I'm not able to do what I want to do. It's just unfortunately the case that the world is in at the moment, but you're not the only one. And the only way you can get out of this is to either keep trudging along, keep doing what you're doing as best you can, do what brings you joy at this point, because we all need just to be kind to each other and find some happiness from being stuck in our houses all the time. Keep doing whatever brings a smile to your face, and eventually the restrictions will be lifted and you'll be able to do more of what you really want to be doing.